Now I will have no idea of how it is getting recorded. Like literally, legit, no idea. Welcome to my vlog. So I went and saw Kahaani 2 today, which was again like a very random moment decision. It's like I have to run like right now. Like first there was a 1:45 show, and then I was like it's 1:30. Will I make it? 15 minutes. It's still something that's like amazing time that I'm keeping in my hand to go somewhere, which is like close actually. But still, I then thought that I will not miss 5 minutes of my movie. Now, anybody who knows me knows that I just freak out of missing even tiny, whiny little bit of the movie. I love the beginning and I love the end. I just love the entire part to be there with me. I want to be present in the entire part. So I missed the afternoon movie. Then I decided to go for the later one at 3 or 4, 3:45 or 4 in two different places. And then I managed to again reach the same situation, and now I'm like it's now or never. If I don't go right now, that is so not gonna happen. So even if I miss like 5 minutes or whatever, I should just go ahead and do it. So I went, and I'm so glad I did, because it was this typical me running, reaching there like here you go with the money, and like yes madam, here you go with the checking. Can you please do it like real quick, because you know what, I'm missing something out there. I just had this terrible problem. I always keep telling them, you know me, you've seen me for years now. I am not hiding a gun anywhere, but of course you have to check. Please check quickly. So yeah, I rushed as much as I could, and I'm like, I've already lost 5 minutes, then no way I'm gonna lose even a second of the movie. Till now, I could just console myself saying that, oh, you know what, it's gonna be those trailers, you know what, it's gonna be those smoking advertisements or something, and I'm just gonna be fine. Like, I'm gonna be so damn fine by the time I reach. It's just gonna start, like, right now. And then what I do today was like multitasking. I give my bag right here, I give my ticket right here. It's like simultaneously, like you man, you rip apart the ticket, and you lady, you check it right now. So I'm saving time, but she got her instrument not working, battery not on point. So she gave me this really nice happy grin, and that's one thing that gets me. I forgive everyone because of that. So I'm like, okay, I will hustle hard and I will just run up a few stairs even faster so that I make it. And I did. It was just the beginning scene, like the beginning of the movie hadn't even started, thankfully, which was like, thank God. The thoughts on the movie are a bit like this. I really loved Kahaani 1. If you haven't seen like the Kahaani, then you don't know what I'm talking about, because the first movie was brilliance. It was brilliance. And this movie was not bad at all. But if you've seen Kahaani, then you know what I'm talking about, because that changes the game. Because whenever sequels come in any sort of a movie, whether it's Bollywood, whether it's Hollywood, no matter what, when there are sequels, you are like, that is right there. Where? Oh my god, where? Yeah. So the sequel has to be just as good. Kahaani 1 was such a thriller. Kahaani was such a beautiful thriller. Now, I am somebody who can guess just about everything in a movie, usually. But even I couldn't guess a bit in Kahaani. It's like this pregnant woman who comes into your life, and then you are like, oh my god, what is happening? And I totally was in love with the idea of a character of a guy who kills for money, and that was so not the kind of guy we are used to seeing, because what we are used to seeing is so different, like somebody cool dude coming in with a gun and whatever, right? But no, the common man, the idea that a man who's hired to kill for assassination is supposed to just get lost in the crowd or something, you know. And that was so beautiful. That was just phenomenal. That opened my eyes to reality, that the person who looks like a normal man tomorrow might be there to kill someone. Like somebody who is really out there for some sort of a trouble, like a terrorist or an assassin, is not going to look like somebody with stamped numbers on their head or whatever. They are not going to look like that, which is a reality that dawned on me. I'm like, which world were they living in before this? Like, was it Venus? So I had no idea, right? So So that was one thing that I really loved about the movie. And Kahaani 2 and Kahaani are definitely shot in a very similar way. Like these are these dark shots, like it's not very well lit when you know that something gruesome or something very bad is gonna happen, to keep that thriller ambience running through the entire film. That's how this movie goes, and I love that about it. Although I am a fan for anything that is beautifully lit with all those lights and colors and whatnot, but everything has its own treatment, and you should always have an appetite for different kind of things. And so I was going with the mindset of Kahaani, which was definitely a very bad prejudice. I loved the movie. I loved how Vidya Balan acted. Like, am I even, like, how can you even question her acting? She's the goddess. I mean, Kahaani, definitely she had acted so beautifully, and Kahaani 2 was like, yes, like no complaints whatsoever. We know from this professional woman that this is what she's gonna deliver, and this is what she's gonna give her audience, and that she does every single time on point. Never a problem to believe her. Like, such a relatable character, such a real person. Like, I could totally believe that she was somebody I know from my real life, like the kind of women we see every single day, which is not at all fake, in like not even this bit. Like, you wouldn't see her acting, and I believe a true actor really succeeds when they act like they're not even acting. Like, it's so subtle, it's so understated, it's so real that you just know that that's what's gonna happen. But one amazing thing that Kahaani was known for was the fact that you could not predict a single plot in the entire movie. Everything was taking you by shock. Something or the other was happening, and you didn't know what the hell was happening, alright? But in this particular one, somehow I felt that it was very predictable. Like, I just knew the story. The storytelling was amazing, but when it started, I just knew how the course of the story is gonna go, and then eventually I am like, this is gonna happen, and you know what, this is gonna happen. And in the first one, Vidya was so convincing, like so convincing. The character Vidya Bakshi, that entire charm about that thing was not there in this one. Although I loved the whole thing, I loved the message the movie was getting across. I loved the fact that they tried to put in this fact again in the marketing and stuff, that the truth lies in her story this time. It's like it's such an intelligent use of words. Like, the truth is lying to you, or the truth is there in a story. It could be both ways. Or maybe the people who made it, Sujoy Ghosh and other people who made it, had this idea that this time we are gonna let people think, let people wonder if what she's saying is correct or again has a problem. Now, I had another big problem right here. I was not able to understand if this was the same character. I totally loved the story and remember the story, but I remember Vidya Bakshi, but I didn't remember the rest of the names. So I didn't know if, because Inder sounded to be a very common name, I don't know why, maybe I'm just getting lost, but I did not see the previous movie again and then go to watch the sequel, like, obviously. So for some reason I was like, is this the same character, the same spy woman? Is it another case? Is something like that happening, or is she playing a completely different character? So that was one thing that was running in my mind. And when the story started, there was a lot to say. The treatment was very beautiful. The little girl acted very well. They really did awesome out there. But somehow I'm like, I don't know, something was missing. Even Arjun Rampal was very good, and the girl who played his wife was also very good. They were playing really believably. Usually, like, if you know where I'm coming from, I'm telling you, Arjun Rampal is such a V-shaped dude, like all ripped and stuff. And a police officer in India, ripped, is something that you're not gonna believe, no matter how young he is. Also, he pulled off the sub-inspector part very well. I love that they didn't show him as some inspector. Let's get real, okay? People who get into the forces, at least in Bombay, that I have personally spoken to, and I've spoken to a lot because my phone's getting misplaced all the time. And let me just tell you a little drop in right here about my life or whatever. When you lose your phone, they really force put your father's name. It's not like the cricketers celebrating their mother's name. It's so not allowed because they say that in the system, it's not even like you have to just mention your father's name. You have to write, if your name is A and your surname is B, your name gets absolutely messed up. It goes like A, father's name, then B, then father's surname. That's like super weird. Like super weird. We'll get to that on another tangent on some other time. But right now, coming back to Kahaani 2, Arjun Rampal, I don't know if this was made in post-production or if he really had that body right now to be very lean and believable. At the same time, very attractive. Very attractive. I have never found him attractive before this. I don't know. And I am for V-shape. I don't know why I liked him in this one. Just the looks and everything. He looked very relatable as, he looked very believable as the character Indrajit. And the scene when they show Vidya Balan entering the house from flashback, I don't know how they did it. She looked so young, and that was just so critically important to the plot at that point for you to really believe. There are so many movies who don't do that, who show the flashback with the same person just now not wearing a specs or now having a mustache and then not having a mustache, and it never makes sense. But this one made so much sense because you can just see her and you're like, oh my god, she's this new bride, and that was so true. That was just so believable. That was beautiful. Other than that, I think the rest of it was, god damn it, why did it have to be predictable? Why did I know the end? Nobody told me anything. I wasn't even, I haven't read a single word of spoiler. I think I would have only seen the trailer way back in the past, not now. Then how did I get it? Just with instinct. So once the story starts unfolding, you're like, you know what's gonna happen. And I was still prepared from the preparation that Kahaani had given me, that something or the other is gonna go wrong. It's not what you think, darling. It's gonna change the way you never imagined ever. But no, did not happen like that. Am I sad that I spent this much of money on the movie? No. People like Vidya Balan need to be supported. Like, when you see good work, no matter what they do, you should go and support them. It was a lovely story, lovely message. I liked it. Go ahead, watch it. Till now we were going spoiler free. Getting out of coma and running around like that is certainly something on the Rajnikant level, like something that you will be so much at a problem to believe. But yeah, having said that apart, of course, I know like moms are known to have that sort of a supernatural power where you would, usually think that this person is not capable of this thing, but the moment they are mothers, they are capable of so many things just like that. So yes, like I've seen my own mother. Women are actually capable of a lot of things the moment they have that never-ending spirit, just the way you see it in Taken, or you see it in Rocky Handsome, or best example was Shivai, right? Shivai is the best example. At least none of the other movies do any justice to the emotional feeling that is very inherent in our relationships. That was so beautifully portrayed in Shivai. It's like, what would you do? To what extent can you go to save somebody you love? This is a spoiler one. The moment when she's like, you know what, I'm gonna kill ourselves. You kept me away from my daughter. I'm gonna burn everyone alive. The moment she says that, I'm gonna burn everyone alive, and the daughter is like, I don't want to die, mama. I mean, even if you're gonna kill yourself, I don't want to die. That was definitely not the meaning. But I guess she was just trying to drive home the point that, please, let's not do this. This is such a bad idea. But the moment the police officer said that he has an 8-year-old daughter, which was such a you know, she was doing all of this because she's a mother, and the moment she hears the 8-year-old daughter thingy, she's definitely gonna leave him. She's gonna let him survive for his daughter. If she can think this much for somebody else, that's the moment you just know that she's so not gonna kill everyone, she's so not gonna do it. And the only possible twist right here would be that there's going to be a typical happy ending movie, that you know that the heroine is going to be saved, you know her daughter is gonna be safe, and nothing is going to happen to them. Of all the things in the world, she could never actually hurt her with her own hands, right? That is, she's not out of her mind, she's not gonna do that. So that is something you knew, but with the same emotion that she portrayed, like would the policeman be fooled? Yes, because the way she suddenly behaves as if she's gone mad, and the way she's throwing all that kerosene everywhere, you are like, oh my god, you have no idea what she's gonna do. However, the very first thing that happened to me was, hello ma, you know, you feel that you want to talk to your mother immediately. That's such a beautiful mom-daughter relationship thing. Watch it. I don't know how I forgot to film about this when I was filming my reaction for Kahaani 2. In fact, this was the very thing that really stuck to my heart, which is why I wanted to immediately film my reaction or my discussion for the movie. I love the fact that she brought up how men in our usual lives can be as abusive as they get and never realize it. I had once read a topic where people were like, how real men rape or how good men rape. Most of the men don't even realize that they're doing something wrong. The line that she says in the movie, that you know, there's no difference between the people who abuse children and people like you who abuse their wives. Marital rape has never been accepted in our society. Nobody really believes it, and most of the people would be like, you know what, he just married her, so he's got the license. But no, if you force yourself on somebody every single time for 2 years of their marriage, because when they began the movie, I was like, she was definitely abused in her childhood. But no, she was not. All this while she was talking about the very husband Inder who had abused her for 2 years in a row, and there was a line, मैं चाहती थी कि अरुण मुझसे प्यार करे, इंदर की तरह नफरत नहीं. That was so thoughtful. I don't know how to say this better, but that was very, very, very thoughtful. That just drives home such a strong message for women like us. It is extremely important, and it is extremely difficult at the same time to explain men. It's not okay, alright? It's a lot of people think that it's not even arranged marriage. Like, just because you chose to be with them, it is their birthright. But it is not like that. For example, I've even seen people who would be like, I mean, yeah, she said no, but I'm a boy. It's my duty to convince. I'm like, what? First of all, there's a huge problem the moment you say that you're a boy, because you better be a man if you want to do it. And then why do you have to convince that girl? Like, why? If she wanted it, she would tell you. It is 2016, alright? Nobody is so shy. If they really wanted it, it's their choice. They will tell you for sure. For sure. There's no denying it. Like, if a woman is constantly saying no, just the way Pink brought that matter very, very seriously, and I love that about the movie Pink. When Amitabh Bachchan gives his excellent speech and just says that a no is always a no, no matter what situation it is told, a no is a no. But I don't know why they chose to give an explanation to it, because when Inder says that we were young and we did not know better, both of us did not know better. No, if you're marrying someone, you cannot be so young to not know better. What is wrong with you? Please never do that to anybody. Please trust that the woman you love or you think you're having some fun with has the knowledge to tell you yes when she wants to, and the consent to tell you no when she wants to. And when she's saying no, she means no. Thank you for joining me on my day.